Hi, good afternoon, good morning, good evening. How are you all doing today? My name is Lady Winnie. I am here today to continue our conversation about Uganda. Amor wunduju utiening an latien an antena dugo away kongwa nyak lok manok. Yeah. Pangayuka utika winyama be. Can you hear me? Angeni chawa ne papat. Ki kamoke kan mapat kubiri chawa ni chale ya America kan kama wanwati ye tung California kan no chawa para chel kidak ya peradaka bungan. So as I'm going to speak in Acholi and English. I think that makes everything, that invites everyone here to the conversation, and I don't want to miss or forget any parts of this if I do a separate video. So welcome. My name is Lady Winnie Allison. I am coming to you from the United States. I am here to continue our conversation and give you a few updates about what is happening at home in Uganda, a country that I love very, very much. Tina aduogo wakwa mete ki lok ma wa no lokam tela Uganda loka information manyen yup matika bino kumberi chawani maone ti gia ma maladeda yup me lok lodge ki swearing in ki ngo ma wero jamine kuberi chawani dong tiki tuan bino ki tuan dija deda tuan a ba witch tuan a yela kuru ma tek dong loyo kuru ma tek deda. Okay, kumano, give me just a second. I was saying that in Acholi, I'm going to translate. I was saying that it appears that at every stage of, hello Martin, thank you, you're welcome. Rogers, thank you for coming. I was saying that I'm here today to talk more about how every year or every stage of the, after elections or swearing in, especially this time, since Museveni came into power, he has amplified tension, confusion, oppression. It has become more and more uncomfortable. Him being in government, him transitioning into a new 5-year term, with every step closer to today, he has made Ugandans' life even more complicated. So I was just trying to give you that in Acholi, but give me just a second. Let me do something here. Okay, so we talked about, and I know that everyone has heard about the sovereignty bill passing. I don't want to stick with that very much, but I also wanted to bring to you the background, the reason why this sovereignty bill was hurried up, was introduced, and the real reason behind why that bill exists. Atika wachi bill money maukarni, pera biero logie to trial ento tinia biero wera titiwu pingo ki royo bill Museveni royo bill enini adeda chik me gene me sovereignty ni pingo Museveni royo adeda ngo ma Museveni dong tika mietni tim ki bill eni makaru jami weng inero Museveni petimu jami ma laboitere Doc Jimmy Weng ma Museveni chalo chiek ma Museveni mogo nyokelo ineno chalo loko age limit uberu me en where toy lodge kwanyo age limit toko meneno ni yak pian yang no ngatomoni kai mwaka ni do cher dong pegi ye beru president Museveni ulako chik ene wako ti ire. Chik mo kene ma gine term limits. Museveni unoni chik ma chone umako enoko. Chi ginu chero chitamune wai gine rom lako nene ning. Wako ti PN. Museveni uchero chiti matata kilo constitution noko mekwanyu term limits. O wako dong endo ber me dong labenaka wanga dong endo wachi enpe mero unyo toko toya ilodge. I was saying that, you know, every extension of Museveni existing in Uganda's leadership has costed Ugandans or caused even further tension. The sovereignty bill was introduced and passed hurriedly because Museveni wanted to prepare something for himself. There is not a time where Museveni has thought about a law, thought about passing a law, paid the MPs millions of shillings to pass a law that benefits Ugandans. It is the same exact reason that he has recently and historically he passed the term limits, because the term limits were catching up with him. He was about to break the law in the Constitution. He decided to move that goalpost, change it. Next time he had to remove age limit. Because age limits, the Constitution was catching up with him. He decided, what can I do so that I can continue oppressing these Ugandans? He moved the goalpost of the age limits until he dies in power or something. There's a land bill that is coming, but the sovereignty bill, this is where we're at right now. Ugandans are more enlightened. You know, we can share information. We have done extreme research. We have a lot of information at hand. So I want to break down the purpose, the reason, the ingenuity of Museveni putting together a bill like this, hurriedly passing it, who it affects, really who it affects, and what plan they have in there. When I talk about in there, I mean Museveni's family, Salim Saleh Muhoozi Museveni. This one involves the Attorney General, Chiriowa Chiwanuka. As you know, the Attorney General is a partner with Museveni's son-in-law. I forget his name. I forget his name, but I think it's Rawogo. I forget his name. Anyway, Museveni's son-in-law is his own personal attorney. His personal attorney is a partner in a legal firm with the Attorney General. Do you see how these people have been fooling us for so long? Amiro tituwu kama chik me sovereignty bill enini. Gina jo chautamu adeda. Pingo bill me sovereignty ni kikeru kiruyo bene. Petie chik mo Museveni keru. Cholo MPs ogoni ubinu mek uneni gineni ni ukaro. Wek chik ene moro bed Uganda. Mano chik ma konyo Ugandans. Petie kito kwanyo kere chik me mwaka ni. Makiluoni age limit. Piano mwaka chik me constitution otieni. La dir lobo. Pero amo katu mwaka Pierre Bero. Ko Pierre Bero we bor. Pierre Bero we beach. Meno eno noni o kwaka ko. Karma dong en mwaka ne dong cher o chok o kuman. O dir gol poso. O noni parliament miero wa. O passing bill manyen. Chik manyen mayeni. La dir lobo bedwanga dota. I karma. Chake Museveni ukel constitution in Uganda in 1995. Constitution me Uganda oberu design pa Museveni kita en iyo miro. Eno weko kuberichani chik mo ke ken maloke. Museveni aye lako chike eno ni. Dok chik ene en lako kitame igin ma ubitiyu PN unyo jogangi family ne. Joganga Museveni gi kuberichawa ni. Kita dako ne dong kwane peni. Wore dong antika mirutier na ni ubengo la dit lobo. 1995 Constitution Museveni gi en uber la dit joma choyo Constitution eno kwano Constitution eno liwen kam do yeni eniramu beru. Ento tamu jomio wen kun ngeyuni. Kita ki choyo kere, rata ki kita en iyo miro kere, kita kwako kere family ne, kita kwako kere, kita en meti mak kere Uganda. Weri neni lodge me Uganda po a kitchen. And now kuberi chawa ni dong. Pedong wa beru wunu ni wek Museveni chairman obien or Jome Parliament charuchi beri go signing ubedong check any po ye o miere waneni wa kwano check wa nyamu loke wa nyang ni gining mono kwa nga. I am saying that since 1995 when Museveni decided that Uganda now needs a constitution, and he was part of the people who wrote it, even if he says other people will write it and bring to him. Museveni does not allow anything to pass that is not of his personal interest. Personal, family, children, muhozi, daughters, wife, whatsoever. All of this since 1995, he designed a constitution that works for him, and he's run these people. When the age limit came, almost caught up with him, he designed a new one. When the term limits came, were about to catch up with him, he designed a new one. And just like now, do not ignore the sovereignty bill, because it is purposefully for him and his government. Museveni now knows that he cannot exist in Uganda. Neither will his son or whoever is supposed to be the continuance of the what is their group called? I think they call themselves the Rwandese, but there is that name. I keep forgetting that. Kabano. They always knew that when they came and got Uganda, it would be in their hand, and in fact, Uganda would become a proxy or a federation of Rwanda. They still have that goal. However, when His Excellency Kyagulanyi Ssentamu came into play, these guys have gone back to the drawing book. It is no longer business as usual. Manara yang Museveni gibini lodge don Uganda. Tam giki wigi tieni omiere pegine ni lodge me Uganda ni ruenki chingi. Kagame kacha atika ketu wode awini wode mukena ti Burundi kacha mete yana ugam lodge kunu. I Kenya kacha akiwa ikibinero ruto hopi and water Museveni money team mon kunu. I Tanzania bot suluhu kacha water Museveni Latina Museveni mukena tie kunu. Tie mabu donyi lodge matie de mon maluka enini. Ine anakarma Museveni bieno Museveni oberi monyu bore oberi bene top office. When Museveni came into Uganda, he was in a high-ranking office of the Obote's military. And Obote did not, well, he worked with him because Obote too was ushered in with the help of Museveni. And he positioned himself just where he wanted to be. So, we have to learn that you don't just take a pill of Museveni. Pay monyu, gimoy kena Museveni gubino ukatikere. Maitamani any la did lobo, jamine, you know, ginayan tika temneni weng P1. No. Nothing that the Museveni people are doing anymore that has to help any Ugandan. In fact, they purposely don't want to improve the Ugandan's life. The contrary is true. Johnny Ubiro mekwanyu yom twing mo ke ken yo don lobo mo ke ken maramo beri ching jo Uganda. Constitution me 1995 ni. Okay, Benedict, thank you. Yes, the Constitution was designed by him in 1995. So I want to talk strategically about the sovereignty bill. Okay, give me just a second, please. Okay. Sorry about that. Something about work. Anyways, so I want to digest, I want to give you a picture. And this will make total sense because Museveni and his people, Salim Saleh and onward, do not believe that they can exist in Uganda with an opposition like Kyagulanyi Ssentamu. They don't believe so. Therefore, they felt a lot of pressure because they couldn't capture Kyagulanyi Ssentamu. They have figured that if they can keep Kyagulanyi from coming back into the country, then they can deal with the remnants of National Unity Platform within Uganda. For example, in several areas or districts where they have new elected members of parliament, especially the executive, the ones who are having roles in parliament and positions here and there, especially those, they want to make sure they will have by-elections in those regions, in all those districts. The Joel Senyonyi's, the powerful Zake, his district will probably have by-elections, which means they'll either be eliminated or they'll figure out a way to sue that position and wiggle in somebody new or some sort of by-election to get them into a position where they have to go back and have a rerun. And with a rerun, they will do everything under the sun to make sure that those people are rigged out like they normally do, like they did for the presidential election. Okay? So, Museveni dongeni en peramu beri lobo Uganda, I lodge me Uganda, wore muhozi ben peramu beri lodge me Uganda, teki Bobby Wine dong putie chalo position in Uganda. Gino we our constitution and gina bill eni guka tukere ni. Bill eni guka tukere we gine ni Bobby Wine dong po duge Uganda. Pien jami makwaro bill eni weng tie jami mango ma Kyagulanyi ngeyu ngarimo nyo tiu kwere la kirmani kere kenyu. Bile ni wachi jo weng bapat ki odlega unyo organization mogo en kita wachi kere ni jami ne weng miero benefiting Museveni. Petie chik mo ma en pechami ye. Unyo family ne pe berma be ye. En ni pe karo. En tek weng ma enu kero weko nero bile no karo kichulu MPs nge MPs kimene ki million mia chel. NRM MPs mago cheru chankwanzi ni. Museveni waibi meni ki million mia chel. Ento meni ki kong, a bill kong, million piera rio. So, the reason why this bill was put together literally is because Museveni does not or no longer wants to have a government or have Kyagulanyi Ssentamu exist alongside him in the opposition. He does not want Kyagulanyi in Uganda whatsoever. If Museveni had a way to keep Kyagulanyi out of the country, he would. But of course, he does not. So they figured out how can they make it legally that he cannot return or exist without being incarcerated or imprisoned for a crime from this bill, this derived sovereignty bill, incriminates him somehow, which either gets him in prison or gets him to pay a fine that he cannot even imagine he can cover. Which, that is hard to believe. But he wants Kyagulanyi Ssentamu under some sort of violation of a law in Uganda. And that is why they rushed it. So because he's going to swear in on the 12th, he would like within now and then some things to happen in Uganda that pertain to this bill that keep Kyagulanyi Ssentamu out at bay, outside of the country, or makes him a criminal. Okay? So, bill en maguker eni me sovereignty ni, bill eni gimiete gitwe Kyagulanyi Ssentamu ago, wekpo dugi Uganda, unyo ka uduogo, kituki mako ne oli kwek kikeribuch. Kape enu kibigolu fine mo madira dada pian Museveni ungeyo kani Kyagulanyi virtuana ba mo ire ye pian manera yang opposition katie no Museveni era yo keru opposition ne bene besi je enu tuan opposition mapada inke go ini rom be opposition makun dagoni wini bianyima Museveni ayomi no teach me chero katiji UN wa okacha en paromo chero katiji inke go Bobby Wine la niano cha gange ke maro ke tweli ring ke gena ke kero gena ko lumonye Bobby Wine ke mero neko tek Bobby Wine borle tap ki chero kaneno ka bako dako ne bene ineno Ini beru position manyinyi besije. Ini beru Kampala manaka yang pia kimako besije ni maki wono kere gene. Kimako manok we kamera ke umak no kimako kituki bolu ne ene yo kachani kichar ki bolu ki wai chat gango. Mon weng deal pa Museveni. Manaka yang FDC Museveni aye chulo giti payroll pa Museveni. Mano position mano wiye pere. Weko endong Bobby Wine pino. Bobby Wine uberu danu ma Uganda mada. O bar wi Museveni mawa komberi chawa ni Museveni peramu beru mot. Ene neno peramu cherlo mukene peramu timu gimo mukene pien nge ni wode ti tuan. Pero mo ke ken makonye pe. Pien Bobby Wine uyabu wang wow wen kuberi chawa ni. Wan wen wa mira loga. Pien yang no pe wangene loga beno ramu tuere. Down no kai bogo nying Museveni kiwa pay what nying Museveni. Pay ke loga kan. Ineno. Mano wangene ka down mo matero tuch. Konye pe. Ineno. Waluor Museveni no karaman Museveni ukelu pero ke kem to twale ya choli. Luengu no ena yo bino goyo down di wo. Dugu diko kada bino ka kokedwu. Konen chatane ane. Kuno what the gamo chane ki wako. Anyway, what made it look may be anything. So he does not believe that since this opposition has come, Chagulanyi sent him that he will survive. In fact, that his son, his hoodlum, will survive in Uganda. So what he has decided to do is to hurry up and make this bill so that while Chagulanyi is still out there, all these things will catch up with him as crimes. Anyway, so let's see what they've done. Okay? This bill was put together by Salim Saleh Muhoozi Museveni and Attorney General Chiriowa Chiwanuka, who is a partner in the law firm with Museveni's personal attorney, who doubles as his son-in-law. Do you see how these people weave this stuff and think we're foolish? Bill and me sovereignty ni Dana di matiye Omian Museveni Salim Saleh Wode Muhoozi and Museveni kikome. Dana makiluoni Chiriowa Chiwanuka obera Attorney General me Uganda. Attorney General omed miaro no be dana matie independent ko dana paluak mape dana matie ki wat unyo tie ki wari kina nyol rem geni party money nyo president pien teacher Attorney General beru la dit me check ilobo money ina ube la dit me check manu mier en po be danga wat nyo o kila rem pa Museveni gi ento kay ku ka titiba Attorney General en makiluoni Chiriowa Chiwanuka ni wa gena tie ki gena office ma genti ye kiluoni law firm beru office ma giti ulok me gena me beru lawyer enni ineno office ni giti partner ke kete an wani ngarmane wachi wabin ka chel ngara chel obed ki share nuchu piarbit no wa mi achel ko in bet ki share piarbit abet share piarbit wano wati ka chel jami chana ko dondo wa pogo inge nga ma John pogo office kere Attorney General me Uganda mamiero be down pa Uganda olonge tie ki company ne kun en tiki partner ki chwanya Museveni enune ena yo beru lawyer pa Museveni ki come chi adeda ene wonu tam ni check mo romu wok ke nyuma ti fair check ma itam ni check romu kati ka kenyu kun check mano romu ki rek wai fair ni check mano go lewa chori do tumo ba oh Dennis afoyo so wata Museveni money ni kiluoni gena chwanya Museveni kiluoni karugire Attorney General pa Uganda long kiluoni Chiriowa Chiwanuka gen gitiki office gi meche achel magiti partner magiti yuka achel en madong giti yudong kichene ba ento karugire ena la lo chik weng me Uganda mero ni tinge katen ba en kaki kermer ki wai oh kono Chief Justice uberanga kon monweng deyo jo maloyo chiri Uganda ber jo ario edini mamme kachi gina chwanya Museveni ni kimoko ki ot kaki poko ki wachi wunjo la gina la ngol ko bonini kwan chiki ene wi jo chani